Hello and welcome to my channel. It is on, we're live. Anyways, I am coming in this morning to do an all signs reading for all signs, and I'm just going to quickly do it. Hopefully, I always say that, and then I get really, really into everybody's message really bad. But, anyways, if you'd like to become a member, it is 22.22 a month, and it helps my channel out greatly and, getting supplies and stuff for the channel. But it also allows me to do more readings that help people, actually directly help people. So I do, when you pay that, I do, according to your sign, I do 4 readings a month, one a week for the people, for each of the people that have become a member. So like every sign that has become a member, those are the signs I read for. So it's as a collective, and I right now I only have 2 members, so it's like a personal reading right now. So, anyways, so you get that extra, and it's just some extra information that can help you. And yeah, so I was pre-shuffling the cards, and I was thinking about my members too, but I'm going to do the members reading yet too. But I was also thinking about everybody as a collective, the people that are actually following my channel and seriously following my channel and actually wanting to learn with me uh, everything we can. um, and I feel like there needs to be some forgiveness and patience. Okay, so those were the cards, and I feel like there will be some healing and there will be. I feel like somebody has really gone through some really major endings and real major transformations, spiritual transformations as well, and spiritual awakening. And and there's a lot of healing going on, and there needs to be some forgiveness and patience. That was the pre-shuffle, and for whoever that resonates for. And then I also seen the temperance, and that is peace. And then I saw the 4 of Wands. So the 4 of Wands is like also, your security, your peace, your 4 walls, your home. Like if you're homeless, you know what I mean? Hopefully, you know, if there's someone that I'm connecting with that is homeless, hopefully you will find a home and find peace. And you've gone through a lot, and even if you're not homeless, it's like even if in your home, like you haven't had a lot of peace in your home, there will be peace in your home, and you will feel safe in your home, and you will feel passionate in your home, and wherever your home is, right? And the thing that we got to remember is our true home is within us. So once we are spiritually awake, once we have connection with our spiritual side, um, with our mind is connected to our spirit, and our heart is connected to our spirit. They're all connected, and they're all vibing together. Um, then anywhere you are, you're never alone. You never feel alone, right? So you always feel home wherever you're safe, wherever you're guided to go. Anyways, um, yeah. So hopefully everybody found my channel okay today. Um, yeah. So we're just gonna I'm just gonna pull some angel messages some angels that are gonna help us through the reading and help me really channel the right messages for the people that need to hear it. And so let's see. Let's see for the month of November, for all the signs that I will be reading for today, Aries through Pisces. Um, what are some of the angels they could call in for help, to help them with situations in their life, to find more peace in whatever they're dealing with, and help them forgive and also accept forgiveness? That's true strength, is when once you can forgive and also accept forgiveness. That is true love and true forgiveness. I mean, true strength, true inner strength. Three angels came out. Like I always do, like usually 3 or 4 angels. And the bottom of the deck is gifts from God. Um, Prioritize. So, Archangel Metatron, focus on your higher priorities, which is your soul purpose, your higher being. Um, and I will help you get organized and motivated. So, so this angel will help you to really open up your cup of love again. You know what I mean? Your cup of love, your passion, because this is a passionate cup of love. Look at that cat. Did you see that cat was doing back there, guys? That's the bottom of the deck here. And then, hello, Fire 147. Good morning. Um, so the first card that came out was relationship harmony. Isn't that what we all want? Is the perfect relationship with a lover, and also having the perfect relationship with our friends, our family. You know what I mean? Isn't that what we want? But yeah, it says relationship harmony. And relationship harmony doesn't have to be perfect. And well, I say perfect, but what I meant is harmony, is to feel harmonized, to feel safe, like, what I talked about, the security, feeling loved, because, if people can't forgive, uh, they're only doing themselves damage, right? So anything that's happened, you got to bring up the thing that you're having a hard time forgiving, so that that person can um, um, acknowledge it, what they've done, and then you can feel valued, a value. How do you say that? Valuated, valued. Your feelings are valued when a person takes ownership in what they did. Then it may be easier to forgive someone, or even and sometimes it's hard to ask for forgiveness too, but really you have to take ownership. Excuse me, 1 second. We're not doing this again. I already had a talk with her, and we went outside just 2 seconds before I set this live up, and then we went outside. And as soon as I turned my back, she went into the bathroom to try to do bad things. And now the cat's like rubbing up against her because I just gave her trouble. They stick up for each other, right? Um, but yeah, so relationship harmony. It says Archangel Rahul, we angels are opening the hearts of everyone. Arguments and conflicts will be resolved. So opening the heart. So that's the part is that you have to do is open your heart and prioritize what is important to you. And open your heart. Shine the light of what needs to be, shine the light. You know what to do. So take leadership. If you know what to do, take leadership. Gifts from God. So that's what I see. And then we have counselor and Archangel Azrael. You are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your reassurance and guidance. And then we have hello from heaven. Those of you that maybe, need to know that your loved ones in heaven are okay. And if there's something that, like sometimes when we lose our someone in, sometimes when we lose someone, maybe we just had a fight or whatever, right? Just know that when they leave here, that fight, they've forgiven all that. They don't hold on to grudges when they leave here, right? So we just got to know that, right? And then there's friends that I've lost, and we had a fight the night before. You know what I mean? Not a fight, but like we had a disagreement, or like not a disagreement. It wasn't even a disagreement. It was I wasn't answering the phone. That was it, and I regretted that, but I know she wasn't mad at me for that. You know what I mean? I had good reasons. So you know what I mean? So forgive yourself, for whatever you didn't say. It says, Archangel Azrael, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Feel their loving blessings. As above, so below. So we're gonna get into it. Hello, everybody. Hey, Miss Waffles. Yes, you used to be a mod, but I think you're a mod on my other channel because I don't know, because nobody showed up anymore. So I just unmodded people because nobody showed up. Now if my moderators don't show up for a while, then I just unmod them for a while. And there's no hard feelings because, sometimes I need, in this channel, I need to know who's going to be here because this channel, I want it to, flourish and stuff and help people. And the more the moderators show up, the more I show up too, the better it will become, and the better will become like a solid group that that has each other's back when it comes to emotionally, spiritually, and mentally, right? And even physically, some of us. And um, but anyways, and I'm okay when people have things to do. You know what I mean? And and that's just releasing people, right? When I on mod people, it's not anything hard. It's just like releasing people so that they don't have to feel guilty to not be here. Okay. I've been working, so can't comment comment to me to anyone or it's. Oh yeah, okay, no worries, girl, no worries. All right, we're gonna get started though, okay? So I'm just gonna pull messages for each sign and whatever I feel, okay? Whatever cards I feel to grab for each sign, we're gonna do it individually. Each person has their own personality. Each person going through their own stuff. So that's why there's that many angels that we have. So whatever angel you need today, right? So that's why I also read off, you know what to do, Archangel Uriel. Trust in your inner knowing and act upon it with unwavering faith and take leadership. So Archangel Gabriel, assume leadership and lead. I just said leadership. Leadership and lovingly guide others, right? Trust yourself and trust your word too, because she's holding like a trumpet, right? And then we got gifts from God. Archangel Santa Paul, we angels are bringing you gifts from God. Open your arms to receive. Okay, so some of you, as you're going through a life review as well, ask Archangel Jeremiah to help you to release or heal or change anything that is unbalanced in your life. Hmm. Yes, it is. All right. Am I too loud? How's my microphone? Is it okay? Because I don't have like somebody to come and I don't have a tech buddy yet. I don't have a tech buddy yet. Gotta go to bed. It is 12 a.m. It's 12 a.m. It is 8 a.m. here, and I've been up all night. So, and I don't know where my energy is coming from, but I think it's this juice. I think it's this juice. It's just basically, you know, uh, juice crystals and water. That's all it is. But I don't know. I got the energy today, so I'm going to use it. Okay. So we're going to start with Aries at 1337. Aries 1337. Yes. So I'm just going to pull some cards. Let's see what Aries need to know. What Aries need to know with all of this things going on here. Aries need to know that you're not alone, even if you feel alone. Okay. And needs to forgiveness. Somebody here hasn't forgiven yet. Somebody here needs to forgive something that they haven't forgiven yet because forgiveness came in reverse. Okay, so forgiveness came in reverse. So and also impasse. That means that you're at a standstill and you're feeling kind of alone, right? You're feeling kind of alone and isolated, maybe. And this is maybe just the feeling of like when it's a full moon, you feel a little bit like a lot of energy because you are a fire sign. And you need to forgive yourself and learn to love yourself, right? Self worth, right? Self worth and balance out everything. Maybe there's, three people that, need you and, two other people. Maybe you're all like, well, I'm not talking to you. Well, I'm not talking to you. You're all like pouting, okay? And in German, we would say you're all nection, right? You're all nection. That means that you're all pouting. And that's what I see here. There needs to be some forgiveness here, and because you can't just do it alone. You can't just do it alone, but you got to trust that that you can forgive and you can accept forgiveness. And once you forgive or is allow forgiveness, or apologize or forgive, whatever side of the road you're on, whatever, you know what I mean? This could be this could elevate you very spiritually as well. And also this is like trust your self-worth, like that you're worth it, you're worth it. You're worth that warm seat in the cold when you're feeling cold and alone, right? See, that's what it shows me, that on this side here, you feel cold and alone, right? But if you knew your self-worth, then you would never feel alone. If you knew your self-worth, you would never feel alone. And for us to learn our self-worth and to find that balance, know that nobody's perfect, is forgiveness. We have to accept forgiveness from others, and we also have to give it and receive it. It all works like that. And you may have a quest that you're going on, something that you may be led to lead someone, show someone lead the way, show somebody that there's two paths as well. See, you may be somebody that's wise, you could be a woman that's wiser. There is someone that is going to help you balance things out between these three people here, and your prayers have been heard and answered. So you will recover from this, okay? You will recover and discover the key, and miracles will happen. And it all starts with healing and forgiveness. And we have to heal to be able to forgive. So it all starts with healing, for one. Healing allows us to forgive and allows us to accept forgiveness as well. So I am being the change I want to see. I am being that leader that it talks about here. So I'm helping people to shine the light on something that you already know. And that, God loves all of us equally. As long as we remember to check in with him. It's like he's the boss, and we check in with him in the mornings, and then we check in with him at night to keep us safe, right? And that's really as simple as it should be, to believe in God. The that's there's so many different ways that for the people that want to learn all these things about you know all these other things, but for the people that really don't feel like they need to know all that stuff, only thing that you really need to know is to talk to them, just like you talk to someone you really love, like your mother, or your father. So, like that, that you love them and respect them, right? So, yeah, you have to talk to God in a respectful manner, but you always have to, check in with Him. That's what I believe, anyway, and take that as it resonates. All right, what's this for Aries? So, take action on what you're excited about. You don't need to stop and feel that you're stuck, that there's a pause, but there doesn't need to be a pause, right? All you need to do is open up your heart. So you gotta you can't just run in and be all excited about something. You actually have to bring your heart along with you. You know what I mean? That's when things will take off, when you bring your heart along with you. Say it. When you bring your heart along with what you're excited about. And if this is a relationship, then if you're really excited, horny and whatever, you're excited like that, um, then you got to bring your heart with you. All right. So it says uh, creative expression. Express your heart creatively. You know. Your heart doesn't have your heart doesn't have to be always expressed through passion. It sometimes has to be expressed through your heart, which is creativity. You have to use your imagination. All right. How can this forgiveness for Aries can happen? So, ooh. I said, can this forgiveness happen for Aries? Well, by you talking, making the first move. That will bring you success too, and love too. Look at this, and that came with this card here, forgiveness. So you talking to somebody about this, You could be talking to a Virgo as well. This is good news. So either you're getting good news about forgiveness, or you're giving somebody good news about forgiveness. Maybe you're telling somebody how it can happen, right? How you can be successful, and you can learn to love yourself, and they can, whoever you're dealing with, right? Too, right? So you could be, dealing with the emperor, or you could be the emperor, right? So you could be showing somebody how to love. You could be a younger person as well, learning to love yourself. And by you learning how to love yourself, you're teaching somebody else how to learn to love themselves, right? Somebody has to start it, right? There's a big long hair. But anyways, this will bring you success. These new ideas that you have, these passionate new ideas that you have, whether it's love or it's something that you're passionate about, that you creatively going to express yourself. This is going to start making you love yourself more, and then you're going to know what you're worth, right? How can you get love and have the success and also love, and feel love, not feel alone, by seizing the moment, by making your choice. You have options, by always knowing you have a choice on what to make your dreams happen. You have a choice to make your dreams. See that it says dreams. And you have a choice, and this is also your heart right there, your heart chakra. No, that's your happy chakra. That's your solar plex. That's gonna give you, like, when you have the energy, seize the moment. You're very, if you're feminine, you're very vibrant, you're very beautiful, you are a leader. You can inspire others. You are in Aries, you can inspire others, all right? So this can take off. Things can happen really quickly for you. If it starts with forgiveness, that's once you forgive and you allow somebody, you forgive somebody else, you learn to love yourself. That is what self-love is. All right? That's trusting that. All right? That will pave your path in your way. Your path. Your way. That's weird. I gotta get my hair done. Me and Sandra were talking about getting a pedicure and a manicure done. And then I want to get my hair done too. Probably going to get blonde this time. For the winter, I'll probably get blonde for night. All right, it's going to move on to Taurus. 2255. Taurus, 2255. Wow. 22 is a good number, and then 55. That means a lot of changes are happening in your life. And they could happen like quickly. And also there's an ending of ending of hard things, because 2 5s is a 10. And that is a completion of something, an ending of something. So, and then we got the 2 2, which is, double good. All right, let's see. What do we need? What do Tauruses need to know? What do Tauruses need to know? What do Tauruses need to know? Taurus, where are you? Oh, discovering your heart again. Beautiful. Love it. Love it for you. Love that for you. Okay, so I said, what do you need to hear? Is that either you or somebody you're dealing with is recovering, recovering. Their heart is recovering. Their heart is like, like shining, happy, shining, right? And this person may have been in a very dark place for a long, not I say dark place, but like very isolated for a long time. This person may be getting their passion back, or it could be, you could be dealing with someone, and you could be dealing with someone here. It could be a grandmother or somebody older as well. There could be someone here. You could be having a passion to do something, like, maybe go visit your grandmother or something. For some of you, especially if you're feminine, if you're a female Taurus, you may want to go visit your grandma, maybe read a book to her. Um, and I feel like this is going to help you to love yourself and learn to love, like that you are worth love, self-love, self-worth. You are discovering your heart through helping someone, through loving someone, like, passion, going after your passion, doing something that you have a passion for. And this is going to help somebody that's been in this energy. So you are helping somebody that's in this energy here, and you're helping them come out of the cold and see the sunshine again, see the, see the clouds, look out the window again. So wow, you help somebody brighten up their world. Self-worth, because you learn to love yourself. Hey, and I look at that. I call the Tauruses in, and here's one right there. Listening and work, going to work. That's awesome. I love to hear that from my Tauruses. That's awesome. Look at that. And the bottom of that act is because you know what? You learn to forgive. And this is bringing in miracles for you, okay? You've dealt with some grief here, right? But you're learning mysticism. Is what I see. You're learning mysticism and you're learning to trust it. You're learning to trust the process, and it's going to bring in miracles. Forgiveness will bring in miracles. Whatever this is, forgiveness, okay? Let's see. How are you discovering your heart, Tauruses? How are you discovering your heart? And you also have help from heaven, right? And I see that you're going through some grief here. So, know that when you're grieving, this person is with you, okay? Just wanted to show you that, okay? So you are learning to understand, and you are very grateful for someone here. So you are learning to understand your spiritual truth, and you are grateful for that, and it's bringing you in miracles. And I feel like because I said, how are you discovering your heart, or how are you recovering from your heart? Because of this. This is why. This was all a lesson. Like all the things that you've gone through, all the things that you've gone through, even someone not making a decision or you not being able to make a decision. This has allowed you to be independent. You know, if you felt very betrayed by someone and heartbroken by someone and felt like you couldn't make a decision about something, this has helped you to love yourself again. This has helped you to stand on your own 2 feet again. Sometimes if, these things have to happen, that's the wake up call, right? That we deserve better, right? Sometimes these things that happen, these fights, these really bad endings that happen, like the last nail in the coffin type thing, broken heart, it makes you indecisive, feeling like always maybe, right? Always felt like nothing was happening, nothing good was happening, always no, always feeling no, right? You're recovering from that mindset. And for some of you, that was your mindset, okay? Because you were grieving, that was your mindset, okay? And you've learned from that. And now that you have learned from that, you can help someone else come out of that energy. See, this person here is in that energy you were in, okay? And I feel for a lot of you, this isn't you. And that's what you need. I said what you need to know, right? And I feel like this is what you need to know, is that now that you come to the light and love yourself again and stood on your own 2 feet, because then nobody can hurt you. Once you're learning to stand on your own 2 feet, no one can hurt you anymore. You empower yourself, you take your power back, and now you can teach someone else how to take their power back and see the sunshine again if they've been in complicity energy. And this is self-worth. This is self-love. This is loving yourself even in the coldest days and not feeling cold, you know? And it all started with your forgiveness brought you into miracles. And that's what you needed to know is that you needed to trust this. See, the red means the trust and trust that you can help this person too. What is this? What is complicity and and passion here? Action, action, lights, camera, action. Okay. So what I'm seeing is that you are now ready. You are charged up, ready to help someone now. See the light again. Have passion again. Have excite, be excited about something again. This could be someone older. You help others to, you could be younger and like I said, you could help others to feel passion again. And if you didn't go through that, if you didn't go through those heartbreaks and injustice energy, you would have never learned to stand on your own feet. And now you could have never, if you didn't go through it, you could have never taught someone else to really see that they can be happy still. They can be happy even after a loss. We're not gonna. That's the Aquarius energy. That's the Aquarius energy as well. But that's the healing energy here. And this is giving you options and choices as well to help others. What is and also in your dreams too, like you have more dreams, like more like when I say dreams, I mean like more things you're passionate about, and now you can help someone else find the passion. What is the self-worth that you have learned and that you are learning about yourself? What are you learning about yourself? You're learning about yourself is that victory, victory, and material. No, man, I can't see. I wanted to read this because this is the Chariot. The Chariot sometimes talks about being in a. You have learned that if you were in a difficult stage, you were not going to be able to. You wouldn't have to stay there. Okay, you wouldn't have to stay there because I see this. I see the new start here. Financial new beginning. This is where this brought you. Self-worth has brought you victory in overcoming the obstacles. And now you have success and obtaining the determination and the willpower and the self-discipline and the hard work and the focus. Like loving yourself has taught you to really focus on what you really want. And this is what self-love is all about. And this is bringing you in a new start here, Taurus. Where'd everybody go? Thank you, everybody, for popping in. So this is now you can take action on this new start here. You're inspired again, and you inspire others. You're inspired to have a new start here. Could be with the Queen of Swords. But someone that's very structured because you have learned to be very structured. So now you can have this brand new beginning. Good news is physical good news is coming in for you. And now you can foresee what's coming. Now you can actually see something working out. Okay? In the past, because you were unhealed in the past, you couldn't make a decision. Or someone couldn't make a decision, right? Now you can. Because you've learned to love yourself. Yeah. Yeah, you're walking away from anybody that betrays you now because you've learned. And that's what you've learned from this. And you're moving to calmer waters. And dropping the burdens, and you now are the Empress. Anything you touch turns to gold because you have learned to love yourself. And that's what the Most High wanted you to do before you got your, before your blessings can come in. How can blessings come in when we're angry or when we're, sad? We have to heal that shit. I know it's not fun and it's not the most exciting thing either, but it has to happen. And somebody's got to do it. Might as well be me, right? Helping you guys because I've been there too. And I'm still going through it. So shit happens, right? But it doesn't mean we don't deal. We stop dealing with it. Stop dealing with life just because shit happens, and then shit happens to everyone. And everybody gets fucked over. I've been fucked over so many times. And every person, even professionals, have said certain things that they should never say to someone. And I have reminded them of boundaries like that. Like if you don't tell somebody something, they're not going to believe it. They're not okay. If you're not going to be in someone's life for positively for sure, the only way that you'll know that if that you're going to be in someone's life forever and ever and ever is if you like not even in their life, but you're going to be connected is if you're like family or if you have like a soul connection. But what was the point of that again? I don't even know. Anyways, let's keep going. Let's go to Gemini. Okay. Geminis are at 36, 39. 36, 39. Geminis. I don't know, guys. You better bring me some excitement in here. You better come in here and hang out with me and keep the motor rolling, because like if I see like nobody if I see nobody watching, I'll be like, maybe I should just stop. And that's how my energy gets. Like I get all depressed and shit. I don't see people like coming in all excited for Aries and Taurus and Gemini, and then everybody leaves. And I was like, what? Is that only people I got? Is like the only people I got following me? Is like, don't I got one at every sign? All right, let's see. For Geminis, somebody here has been impatient of reaching their goals. Somebody's been trying to reach the world, and they've been impatient to do it. All right, Geminis, what do you need to know? What Geminis need to know? Geminis, what do we need to know, Geminis? I'm a Gemini too. I'm a Gemini sun. What do Geminis need to know? Our beautiful Geminis. Yeah. All right, Geminis. Time to get out of your house. Time to stop. Time to stop being the victim, Geminis. Don't do it. Don't do it. Look. What do you need to know? Do you see this? Do you see this? That doesn't mean, okay, when I see these two cards, right? When I see these two cards right here, don't victimize yourself. Go out and expand. Go be of service to others and do your magic and expand your beauty and your energy and the beauty of your energy in the air and everything. Even if you have somebody that's very insecure, even if somebody's got their heart shut down to you, okay? Even if somebody's insecure about their heart, they're gonna work on it, okay? They're working on it. All right, they need to. Okay, so somebody here needs to release this. All right, so you could be dealing with the Taurus, right? And they are working on it. If you are dealing with the Taurus, just rewind because that was exactly what they're doing, and they've been doing. Okay, they've been healing. They've been doing all the work. Okay, so I feel like for some of you could be dealing with the Taurus. So rewind for that. I feel like that everything will balance out when it comes to that. All right. There will be balance when it comes to that. Okay, somebody will be releasing this, and if you have to release some insecurities about someone here, Gemini's, release the insecurities and know that everything will balance out. Gemini's is what I see for you, Gemini's. Let's get into the tarot for Gemini. All right, Geminis, what is this isolation talking about? What do you need to know about isolation? Don't isolate yourself, Geminis. Prioritize. Mm-hmm. Okay, Geminis, if you isolate yourself and you victimize yourself again, the tower is going to come in and kick your ass. All right? The tower is going to come in and kick your ass. Okay? See this? Queen of Wands here with the tower. Okay? And when I say the tower is coming, the tower is going to come and push you out of your comfort zone, out of your isolation. Is what I mean by that. I don't mean anything bad by it. Because you are the Queen of Wands and you're meant to walk your spiritual path and help and heal people. So do you see this? Persevering. Could also be dealing with a Leo. Um, Something is going to move forward here, and I feel like you're going to be very independent here. I feel like Geminis, you are very independent here, and you are learning to trust yourself as well, what I'm seeing. So don't isolate yourself is what I'm seeing. Why is the isolation here with the victim? Victim of love, okay? Geminis have been the victim of love. We have been. And then we isolate ourselves, right? Yeah. Put an end, Geminis, you need to put an end to the isolation, okay? No more isolating yourself. I was already thinking about that, right? And then the same thing as that is this card's literally just fucking read my energy today. All right. So every time you Geminis want to go do something, okay, you want to get out of the isolation, you end up victimizing yourself again because you see somebody insecure with their heart and their heart shut down to you and not opening their heart to you and not communicating what they're feeling to you. And then you don't go and do what you wanted to do. Stop it. Stop it, Gemini. End that isolation and go start something. Go do something. All right? Start something. Start something new. It says a financial new beginning. There's a new financial beginning for you, Geminis. And I feel like for a lot of you, it is your spiritual path. This is your new beginning. This is going to be your new job, okay? So you can't keep isolating yourself. You got to be out there to have this new start. You got to, even when things get difficult, even when there's a little pause in the moment, right? It says that victory and everything is the obstacles that you've been dealing with, you will overcome them, okay? You will walk away from anything that isn't like, serving your highest emotions. Like if it doesn't make you, if somebody's just like, you're going to walk away from the betrayal, because you've learned from that. People just trying to get away with stuff. You've learned for that. So you just like, you exit left, man, and I feel like something's going to work out here. All right. So something is going to work out. This could be a new job. All right. For some of you. Tell me about victimizing. What is victimized here? What are you feeling victimized? You're feeling a victim of love, okay? Is this? Yeah, you feel a victim of like all the toxic shit that's happened to you, okay? You've dealt with some devilish people, man. Some toxic mother truckers, man. Gemini, you've dealt with some mother truckers, man. And I feel like they're, even though that you've been victimized, could have been dealing with some depression as well for some of you. Some depression, codependencies, and you've learned to stand on your own feet, not be dependent on someone, because that's how they betray you. You depend on the people. If you can't do it, then you don't do it, Gemini. That's how I see it now. If you can't do it, you don't do it. If it happens for you, if someone comes and does something that you can't do, well, then you are just grateful for it because you don't depend on that. You don't count on that. But if it happens, well, great. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like creative expression is going to happen here. And there's going to be a new start, a brand new start for you, Geminis. All right. All right. Tell me how Geminis are going to be expanding here and overcoming this victim energy and also isolation. How are they going to come out of the isolation? Because you're going to end this isolation and toxicity because this 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 being a victim and allowing other people to victimize you and take your power away has made you isolate yourself, and you're coming out of that because you're realizing it's the devil. It's the devil keeping you down. It's not God saying you can't do it. It's the devil. So you're realizing that, Gemini. You're going to fucking say, fuck you. Fuck you right back. Right? Or, I don't know. I'm getting all friggin' like fancy over here. My cards are bending. Magician just went backwards, man. Magician just bent backwards. For some of you, you bent backwards to manifest your blessings here. And I was gonna ask like about expansion, right? And expansion is you've bent backwards to manifest this shit and expand your happiness, your love, your truth, all of the above, right? Divine judgment. You're letting God judge it, right? You're just working on what you're just expanding your energy, manifesting with all the tools you got, using your resources wisely. You're speaking, you're taking creative action, and you're a powerful manifester, Geminis, all right? You're expanding and, divine judgment, I feel like there's going to be like a big leap of faith that you're taking here. You have been really worried about this. And this will all balance out. You've been worried about this. You've been having a lot of sleepless nights about this, right? And so this is all going to balance out because you trust. So what is this manifesting, this service? What is service here and manifesting? What is the magician doing here with expansion and services? You may be expanding your services to a higher, like more variety of people. Expanding your services. You're expanding your services to someone that may have not got enough. Like they may be a little bit poor. You know what I mean? They're not like poor, but they just don't have a lot of money or anything like that. You may be expanding your, helping them, being a service to someone that may not have a lot. You know what I'm saying? And you're the one that, volunteering your love. You're creatively expressing yourself with your heart. Gemini. All right, so you may be helping someone with like a loss, or not, you may be helping someone that didn't even see love, didn't see like, maybe didn't even believe in like, Two of Cups type of love, soulmates and stuff, or may have not believed that, and because they were hurt, right? So you may be helping someone like that by being creative and like doing things that don't cost a lot of things. Like you can make some sandwiches or make some meal together. And that's the most sweetest thing ever. Like if you got a Gemini or, dealing with a Gemini, if you don't have a lot, it don't matter to a Gemini. If you bring yourself, you are what Gemini wants. Gemini don't care whether you have a pocket full of money or not, or a bank full of money or whatever. They don't care. I can tell you that. Geminis are from the heart. We are the heart. Okay. So we work from that. And that is creative expression. So if you want to get to a Gemini's heart, you gotta be creative with your own heart. All right. And be down to earth, be authentic. Be real. Be real. And like I said, you have, your dreams can happen for you. You always have an option. For once, this could bring that Jupiter expansion energy. Like we saw the Queen of Pentacles already, the King of Pentacles, right? Even if you don't have a lot of pentacles, right? You'll be secure, you'll be secure because, and this would move things forward and help you take that leap of faith, whoever I'm talking to. And what is the final message here, advice for the magician and also being creative expression? What is this creative expression talks about? Empress energy. Be present. Just be nurturing to yourself, and that's going to expand the energy and it's going to move you to calmer waters, Make a meal together. Take leadership. All right? Take leadership. Go after what makes you happy. Happily ever after. What makes you feel content, Geminis and cross watchers. All right. Hey, Dirk. I just got here. Tell me about me. All right. What are you? What sign are you? We're going to be going to Cancer next. And if you are a Aries, you can rewind to 1337 in this video. And if you are a Taurus, you can rewind back to 2255. And if you're a Gemini, you can rewind back to 3639. And if you're a Cancer, well, you're just in time. That kind of rhymed. All right, we're going to move on to Cancers at 5039. Cancers, 5039. Now my baby's sleeping over there. Now she's all calm. I had to have a talk with her. All right, Cancers, what do you need to know? Cancers, what do you need to know? What do you need to know? You need to know. All right. All right. You could also be somebody of service for someone. You have a passion. Oh, for some of you, you have a passion to help others. But you may feel rejected and confused sometimes. You may feel alone. Do you know what I mean? You may be somebody. Okay, I see. I see, I see something here. Okay, for some of you Cancers, you may be a people pleaser, and I don't throw words like that around, but I see this. You may be somebody that's a people pleaser because you may have not felt accepted a lot in your life. Maybe you felt rejected a lot in life. Like maybe you felt rejected by churches, or this reminds me of a church, right? So you could be an artist. You could be someone that's a hippie like me. You know what I mean? We don't belong in churches. Just telling you that. Yeah, we don't belong in churches. There's too much demonic energy in churches, okay? That's where people go to dump their negative energy, okay? That's what I believe. I truly believe that. People go to church to basically trauma dump, okay? And if they don't do it verbally, they do it energetically, okay? That's what churches do. That's what people at church do. People go to church because they have problems. They got issues, okay? That's why they go to church. Anyways, Cancers. I feel like you are somebody that's always helping others. You are somebody that likes to be of service, and also you are somebody that has a passion for it. Hey, don't even think about it. Get back your ass back here. And I just talked nicely about her. Miss Truth Warrior, good morning. And so I feel like Cancers, you have a passion for something, but I feel like for some of you, you may have felt rejected, right? And confused. But you have all the elements. It's showing me that the people around you, your friends and you have all of the right elements to do exactly what you're passionate about. And you don't need to feel rejected or confused, because those are the gray, dark, those are your gray areas. That's how you feel. And for some of you, you may have been somebody that's been very much of service, and you have trusted, you have trusted your gifts. You have trusted your gifts. And this has led you to here. Wow. And there could be a friend that you could be connected, like a great, vine through your heart. You could be feeling alone, but you're not alone. There's a friend that you have, that you're grateful for, that you could be working with, or a couple friends. They could be a different signs, you know what I mean? Like when you have like water, you have the air, you have like, let's say let's see what signs do I think work together well. So Cancer, you're Cancer. So what signs would work well for Cancer? Cancers are kind of sensitive, so Cancers would work well with a Virgo, Um, a Pisces. No, not a Pisces because you already water. So Virgo, one of the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, whatever one you get best along with that. But you get different energies, whatever you would need from that. And then you get your fire signs. So think about the friends that you've had. What did they do in your life? And what signs were they? Like, that's how you can sometimes figure that shit out. But anyways, hey, Arky, nice to see you. So this is bringing you to joy and your abundance, Cancers. All right. Let's see. What is it that you need? What is it that what is it that you're passionate about here of service that can bring you joy and abundance and success? This is something that this is going to bring you joy. Okay. This whole year until May, I think it's until May, until Gemini's birthday, we are in Jupiter energy, and Jupiter is in Gemini energy, which means that we talk about Jupiter. We talk a lot about expansion, and which I do in this channel. We talk a lot about expansion. And this is here expanding to bring you joy, Cancers, and also success. Even followers, like if you have a YouTube channel, whatever, or if you're somebody that needs a lot of followers to succeed in your life, to be successful, well, that's going to happen for you. And that's that Leo energy, that creative energy, because you're very creative. You may have Leo in your chart, but this is bringing you to what you're passionate about. And this is also allowing you to creatively express your heart. Like, this could be through art. Like I said, you're an artist. And an artist never fits in a church and always feels confused, right? Right, because we do things differently. We do things through art, through visions, through signs, symbols. Okay. I wasn't even the question yet. So like, what is this? What is your art? What is your artistic endeavors helping you with where you thought they were confused, where you were confused? How is this helping you? Because you know that only God can judge you. And for some of you, you may feel judged at church. Maybe it's the way you dress. Maybe maybe your hair is like in dreads or something, and you're not all combed and straight hair and cow licked in your hair and stuff like that. And maybe you don't you feel like you're a wild person or whatever, right? But maybe that's what people say, and maybe that makes you confused about who you are. And you know what? You're like, well, only God can judge this. Only God can judge this, right? And this is bringing you happiness, okay, and joy. So you got to see it from a different perspective and really go after what you're passionate about, okay? And also see this what it is. See this for what it is, okay? And whether this here, whatever made you so compassionate, whatever made you a service to people, and made you feel rejected, and the things that the things that made you feel rejected was just this, okay? Was this. All right. So the things that made you feel rejected you may have been depressed. You may have been dealing with some addictions. There's no judgment here. You may have been dealing with some codependency. Whatever, take what resonates, leave the rest behind, because these are not personal readings. So you have learned to love yourself and create what you want, and hold back when you don't feel like you hold back, when you don't know how to go after your dreams. Then you hold back. Someone once said to me, if you don't know what to do, don't do anything at that moment. Because if you don't know what to do, and I didn't usually listen to this person's advice, but they had some good words, you know what I mean? And I did remember them. And that's true. Like and that's why a Gemini's like a lot of times fuck up, because if we don't know what to do, we do something anyway, right? And if you don't know what to do, take a pause. Take a pause, it's okay, right? That's what I got for cancers, all right? So use your intuition. Use your intuition. Make sure that your mind is rested so that way you can expand. With your mind, you can expand and bring balance into your life, and then you don't feel rejected anymore. And you have to have faith. Faith, the faith, the faith. You have to have the faith, the faith, the faith. Yes. Yes. All right. I need a sip of my sugar water. Sugar water. I was thinking about this, like if you need electrolytes, and I've literally passed out before because I was like low on electrolytes and shit. I literally passed out. Like they said, woman down an aisle, whatever. I was in the grocery store, okay? And I heard this person go, woman down an aisle, whatever. And all of a sudden I seen this like bright light. And then, yeah, they were like, you okay, ma'am? And they lifted me up. Some pregnant woman lifted me up. And she made me go sit down and she made me give me water. And she asked if I wanted some food. I was like, no. And she told me, well, you can't go anywhere until you drink that bottle of water. I'm like, all right. And then they're like, can we call you an ambulance? I'm like, no. I'm just like 2 blocks away, 3 blocks away from home. And then like, well, if you don't let us call an ambulance, then we're gonna follow you home. And they did. So I'm like, all right, fine. But anyways, I was fine. So now I'm always make sure electrolytes. Can you tarot channel me myself? What is that supposed to mean? There's an These are not direct questions. Are you're not fooling me. All right, Dark. Dark. You got 2222. I'll kick your ass with words that I will tell you about yourself. I'll tell you about yourself, Dark, and I don't even know you. So yeah, you got paid to know about yourself. If you don't know about yourself and you want me to tell you about yourself, I'll tell you about yourself. But PayPal is in the description. Only the generals are free, okay? Personals are not free. I'm sorry. I can't expand my energy that far. I only one woman and one woman person here. All right. I gotta do a lot of things. You know what I'm doing right now? Plus this channel, I have my other channel. And my other channel, I'm now going through all the videos from January and I'm doing the recaps and uploading some videos that I've never uploaded and creating some videos. Each month I'm creating a video of the whole month, right? So like I'm gonna do like that and I'm gonna upload whatever I did. All right, and I might talk in some of the videos, like to talk about this stuff I was going through at the time. I was doing that, you know what I mean? It could help others, right? So that's what I'm doing on my other channel. So you go. Now we're gonna move on to Leo. Leo. So yeah, I was working on that. I've been like, oh man, I could use some help with that because I'm not fast at typing and stuff or renaming stuff. And I have a lot of videos that could help if I knew what there was on them, right? It's hard to see what's on a video when you just see the picture and you're like, and then you have to go through all, you have to listen. Yeah, and it's a lot of work to edit. Oh my gosh, yes. Unless I just stuck them all together and upload it in here. Now see all of the bloopers, see everything. It was a very terrible video. But yeah, maybe I should just make some terrible videos. Because, I heard terrible videos usually get like viral. So maybe I should just start doing some terrible videos, you know, that will make my channel blow up. Just kidding. Only PayPal extends that far enough. Whatever that is supposed to mean. Are you cheap? What sign is this, dude? What sign are you? Oh, really? Is that so? I can know about you. I can sit here and ask. I can sit here and do this, but I got to go through like 12 signs, dude. Like, you don't understand. If you don't do this, you don't understand. So your comment don't really hurt me. I'm not about money. I don't ask about money. I do things for money. I mean, that's what this is. You know, if you don't understand how energy works, how I tap into you, like why would I want to live in someone else's like thoughts and feelings if they didn't pay me for that? What am I getting out of that? Why would I want to live in your mind and in your feelings if it doesn't help me? Is that an easy way to explain it? No pay, no play, dude. Oh, you're not hurting me. I'm just telling you how it is. I understand you don't understand. Small-minded people don't understand. It's all good. And if anybody does want, like, you know, a stupid question, whatever, like if you have a personal question you want me to help you with, whatever, you have to wait till the end because it's not fair for the rest of the signs if I stop in the middle. But for me, it's not about money. It's not at all. And that's why I do these free messages. And I'm hoping that I do connect with you and help you without you even having to pay me anything. But, you know what I'm saying? But I don't like to live in other people's energy. I don't. I like my own. So that's just how I explain that. And yeah, you don't have to. You don't have to argue. Um, unless you guys are friends or whatever, and you want to do that for this person, you can. But yeah, anyways, let's move on to Leos. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to like put a number on things. All right, 1077. 1077. 1077. Leo. Leo the lion. Leo the lions. All right. We gotta get started with these cards. All right, Leos, what is you need to know? What is it you need to know? Um, okay, so what I see for you, Leos, is that for you to have balance and to have your prayers answered, I feel like that you can bring enlightenment to someone. You can bring some enlightenment to someone. You can shine the light on about something that will bring happiness to the all around you. Okay, that's what I see, and I see that this fell in reverse, and to me means that you need to come out of isolation, Leos, and you need to accept something, and this is going to bring balance, and this is going to bring balance and bring your prayers in, something that you've prayed for. So you need to come out of isolation, get out of your comfort zone. All right? And accept something. Accept the things you cannot change. That's what I like to say. Accept, sometimes we have to accept the things we cannot change, right? And give it to the Most High. And, that helps us to receive our blessings, get enlightened about something, and also find out what is deceptive, what is not true, right? What is not true, which makes you insecure about your heart. And whatever's not true, you know what I mean, is something that you're gonna find out. And this is gonna answer your prayer that you've been this is gonna answer a prayer that you've been asking for. And this is going to bring peace and balance in the situation that you're dealing with. Could be two other people that you're dealing with, Leos. So this is going to bring balance between you and two other people. All right. So what is it that you need to come out of your comfort zone about and isolation? What is it? You need to come out of your comfort zone and isolation to express yourself creatively with your heart and to end the isolation and to accept the spiritual growth that you have learned from it and what you've learned from the endings that happened, right? That, you know, I don't like to say the D word, whatever, because they will probably demonetize us eventually for that word. So I just want to say what the card actually says is that spiritual transformation that you've gone through. This has taught you a lot about love, Leos. All right. This has also taught you a lot about your intuition. And now you can express yourself creatively. So we have to accept that, nothing's perfect. And to be perfect or to have something turn out perfect, practice makes perfect. Okay. Practice makes perfect. And and that is that spiritual transformation that brings new beginnings. We have to let go of things to have this new beginning, which means that we sometimes have to get out of our comfort zone, or we sometimes have to get out of isolation. Or also, like if you've been ghosting someone, come out of ghosting. You know what I'm saying? Creatively express yourself to this person. Do something that is creatively expressive. And what will bring balance in the prayer? What will bring the balance to? And this is also divine balance. Okay, this is going to make you very happy. What is it that needs to happen for Leos to receive this balance and also receive their enlightenment and prayers the things that they've been praying for? So be authentic, be yourself, this is down to earth. Be down to earth. I feel like your abundance is happening. You're going to be very prosperous. You have learned a lot and you are very curious on learning something here. Could be dealing with the Gemini. There's been a delay in news, but um, patience are needed here for you, Leos. Patience are needed. Your prayers have been heard and answered, is what I'm hearing too, because prayers are here and there's an enlightenment, and then there is, there's been a lot of deceptive energy that has made somebody's heart insecure. They could have been dealing with, you know, someone that was very complicit, very in depressed energy, and this person has also learned to, see things from a different perception too. They have a different perception now, and they also recovered from their heartbreak. What is final message for Leo? You could have been dealing with someone that tried to get away with something, but they did it because they were hurt, and they have learned from it as well. So big changes are and opportunities are happening for you, and sometimes the fight isn't worth the cause, right? But there is a big seizing the moment, and also be patient just because it doesn't happen as quick as you want it to happen. And the reason that's not happened so quickly is because there have been a lot of things that happen: fights, arguments, conflict, competition, tower moments. But there is a returning to roots, like you're returning to the way things used to be, right? Doing things the way it used to be. And somebody here may have been dealing with some depression, codependencies, or addictions, or this could be you or someone you may be dealing with. So I got for Leos. I thought you was gonna scream. Why? Arky don't do nothing for me. I'd be okay. Oh, you guys, you're all lovebirds. Y'all like fight like y'all married. I'm serious. That whole group over there, they're all like, "Why didn't you call me this morning? Why were you not here?" I'm gonna start being like that. I'm gonna like giving all you guys shit. Why are you not here right now? Why were you not here? The next time I come on panel, I'll be like, why were you not? Why were you not on my live? Why were you not there? I'm gonna call all you guys out. You want free messages when you come here? I'm gonna call you all out when I go live, but for not being here. I'm just kidding. And you were here. I know, Dark, you were here. Thank you. I'm just kidding too. Okay, I'm not gonna yell at you guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I yelled at you. For you forgive me. Am I still part of your group? Am I still in? Am I out? Am I kicked out? Am I blocked? Am I banned? Am I derostered? Derostered. I didn't even know what derostered meant until my doctor derostered me for no damn reason of mine. But I guess she wasn't good enough for me. She wasn't good enough for me. So, yeah. Rejection is God's protection. Don't tell me calm down. Come here and tell me that. To my face. I'm just kidding. Oh. The only way I'll calm down is if you sing that song to me. I'm just kidding. I need some more sugar water, I think. All right, now we're going to move on to Virgo. That sugar water is affecting me already. Okay, Virgos. Where's that? Where's the volume? Virgo. Where's the volume to Virgo? Virgo. Where's the Virgo? 11702. 11702. Oh, some of you Leos, you might be dealing with Virgo because Virgos, their time was at 1077. And I mean, Leos was at 177. And Virgos, you were at 11702. So you could be dealing, I don't know, your numbers and stuff. Sugar water. Oh. No, well, it's juice mix, but I call it sugar water. It's basically just sugar water with some flavor mix, whatever. It's not real. Then there's some added vitamins or something. All right. Let's go. Virgos. What do Virgos need to know? Why am I all giggly now? It's all that sugar. Virgos, well, the reason you're feeling vanity, the reason you're feeling lost is because you're not here. Okay? This is the spirit, this is the mysticism group here. Okay, so you may be feeling, okay, I'm just kidding now. All right, but vanity. So for some of you, you may not feel like, you may feel like you're different. You know what I mean? When you're around, like you don't fit in with the snobby people. Okay, that's what I want to say. Virgos, you don't fit in with the snobby people, okay? The people that have to dress up all the way to do something, right? You don't, you do something, you do with whatever clothes you're wearing, right? And I feel like you are accepted, you are accepted here, right? You are accepted in the mysticism. For some of you Virgos, you are dealing with like grief and trickery. You've been, dealing with people that have tricked you, right? But I feel like something was fated for you as well. Something was fated here. Somebody here. Okay, what I'm seeing here is that for some of you, you may have a father in heaven, or you may have lost someone that was younger. But I always see this as like, our ancestors, when we lose someone that's young, our ancestors are the one in heaven. Our ancestors are the ones that are guiding that child. That's what I see. And, and I see this here, right? So that's why I see that as grief for some of you. And you may have felt like a lot of people have hurt you, tricked you. But I feel like you have somebody here that is very grateful to be around your energy, to be your friend. I feel like you receive a lot of wisdom, and there's also someone that's sending you a lot of wisdom. And if you are feminine here, it's a masculine energy that's sending you positive wisdom, energy wise, and like, in your mind. And if you are a masculine, there is a feminine here that sends you positive wisdom. This could also be like, it's like, to me, that looks like wreaths, like Christmas wreaths in the world card there. What is vanity here for Virgos? Why? And I feel like this is a lot of you masculine Virgos I'm talking to, because it's a masculine on the card. And I don't see you as these people right here, because to me, those are not your energy. Those are just like snobby people, right? Like at a party, drinking, and you're like the wizard with your stick, right? Like you're the wise one, right? And you could be someone that has a lot of things to say to these people, but they ain't gonna listen to you, right? And maybe it's good, because maybe these people would not do anything good with that information, right? Maybe that's why rejection is God's protection. Like, I feel like the way he's putting his hand out here, he's like, why are these people so stupid? Like, why are they not listening? Why are they not listening? And I feel like that wisdom that you have wouldn't help these people. I see them as materialistic. Okay. You are someone that is very fertile. You know what I mean? You don't have to, even if you are feminine here, you are somebody that, makes people come to you. You know what I mean? You're an empress. You could also be dealing with a Taurus as well. But this is trusting your independence as well. Like, these are beautiful cards. It's like the Empress, the Lovers, the Empress, and we have the Independent card here. So that I see that as like, why is the Empress here for vanity for Virgos? You may not fit into parties, but just because you don't, you may not even look like that, but you see yourself like that. But you actually look like that. Okay? Well, whether you're masculine or feminine. So if you're masculine, you look like the emperor. But I feel like, why is the Empress here with the vanity? The Sun card. Positive, freedom and fun, successful, optimistic, vitality, joy, confident, self-expressive, good ideas, enthusiastic, happiness, and truth, and openness. So you may be dealing with the Empress here, and you don't care about like going to parties or anything, because you don't fit in anyway. But you dealing with someone that brings you a lot of positive energy. So what is mysticism here, and how is this guiding Virgos? Mysticism is helping you through the confusion of what your dreams really, what you really want, right? What you really want. And this is helping you to decide what your happiness is. What is your dream? What is it that you want? Lots of choices, lots of options. How's mysticism helping you? It's helping you to really open your heart and have new starts in your life. Positive new beginnings. And with your heart open. With your heart open. And you're also finding a lot of balance and peace and moderation. You'll be able to, like, you're doing things in moderation more. How's this helping you with your grief and the things that have tricked you in the past? How's this helping you with your grief and things that have tricked you in the past? This is helping you to find justice and also to empower yourself and take your power back. And I just saw 88 in the chat. 8 in the chat, 8 likes. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate you guys so much. You know, without you guys, I wouldn't even be here. I would have nothing to say. You know, what has how has this all helped you? This has helped you to find balance, find justice, and also take your power back and really find your grounding and your stability from this toxic energy, like whether you were negative thinking or whether you were depressed and whatever it was for you. It's going to be different for different Virgos, right? Whatever codependencies, addictions, all of these things, this has helped you with. And this has given you new ideas, new different ideas. And also inspiration. It's inspired you to have new beginnings in love too, and to also not give up on your soulmate. And to be independent, Virgos, this is your card. You have learned to trust yourself and your independence. And you've listened to your own intuition as well. You have listened because you're the hermit. You have listened to your own intuition. This is how this has all helped you. You have opened yourself up to mysticism, which is spirituality. That's what mysticism is. It's spirituality. And spirituality is not religion. And I'm going to keep saying that for those people that still believe that. Spirituality, let me say that again. Spirituality is not religion at all. Spirituality is what Jesus was, and he was very simple. And religion is what man is. And if man lived more like Jesus, then I would believe in religions. But since man can't act like Jesus, and they have to act like the demon, the devil, that's why I believe in only spirituality and not religion. There's my truth. All right. Now we're done Virgos. Now we're going to move on to Libra. Again, no, you didn't offend me, Dark. Okay, you didn't offend me. I don't get offended anymore. How can I be a spiritual being if I think things personal? How can I lead people here on my channel and I can help people here if I take things personal? Because I know that if someone's angry with me or they don't want to, they don't want to be here, they don't want me to say nothing about them. You know what? That is not towards me. That is something they're dealing with in themselves, okay? So I don't ever take anything personal. Or else I wouldn't be good at this if I did. The only thing I take personal is the things that I feel in my mind and my own heart towards the people that I deal with in my own personal life. That's the only thing. Anyway, let's move on to Libras. Libras are at 1:30:05. 1:30:05. No, like when I see people like being mean or whatever, I feel very sad for them. Like I don't get angry. I get sad for them. That's what I do. All right. Let's see, Libras. What do Libras need to know? What do Libras need to know? What are beautiful Libras? I know. I'm sorry. I won't sing no more. Why am I doing? I don't know. I don't know what's possessing me. I'm just kidding. What do you need to know? Okay. All right. Somebody didn't want me to tell you this, Libras. Okay. Like I just said, and I think there's at least one Libra that knows. There's at least one Libra that I know, or even two Libras that I know, that what I just said about like if someone's angry or mean or says something very evil or whatever, right? Whatever it is, they are just insecure and they're just in their own little complicity, okay? That's what you need to know, okay? And they will grow from this, okay? So I feel like this is who I'm talking to Libras that are dealing with someone like that, okay? That is why these cards came out because we were just talking about that and about like, and thank you Dark because you know what? That really made me think of something that someone said, okay? Which was very mean and it was very, very mean. Something that you should never say. Something you should never say to your family member or to your brother or to your sister, whatever you mean. Um, anyways, this person may have for Libras, and it would resonate for Libras. Okay, some Libras anyway. That's why I bring that part up, and that's why I feel these cards popped out. But this person that may be very mean, say mean things. This person is in an energy where they're kind of feeling stuck in like cold energy, negative energy. Um, they're not feeling secure. Okay. They will grow from this. Okay. They will grow from this. Their heart is shut off. And when the person's heart is not open, mean things can come out of their mouth. Okay. Mean words can come out of people's mouth when their heart is shut down because of insecurities. And that's all it is insecurities. Okay. So, and it's insecurities and it's grief. Okay. Is what it is. So I feel like there is someone here that's very grateful. I feel like there is people that are grateful. No, you have somebody to be grateful for, and that person too, this other person, and another person, not the one that's insecure, but another person is grateful for you. Okay, you are grateful for each other. You and another person here that are connected by the vine of your heart, and I feel like this person will have an enlightenment. Okay, they will be enlightened by the Most High, the Father, the Heavenly Father, okay? This person is just a little boy, okay? Perception and renewal, okay? Releasing grief. That's what this person may need to do, okay? So when you can't open your heart, you have to be grateful for the people that love you, you know? And that person, whoever, if this is you, be grateful for the person that you have, right? All right, let's see what are we saying here. Okay. What do Libras need to know about this complicit person? Is this Libras or is this someone else? Are you being complicit or is this someone else? I feel like for some of you it's just someone else. Temperance. And it's exactly who I thought it was, okay? For some of you, you're dealing with a Sagittarius, okay? So, um, yeah, this Sagittarius may feel like they're being judged, or they may feel like, insecure. They may have to release their guilt and release the grief, you know? And you will grow from this. Like everything that we go through, we grow from, okay? Even though, they will find peace, all right? And they will heal from this. Aquarius energy. Tell me more about like this Jupiter energy as well. There's going to be a balance and peace and harmony. All right. How can there be how can you have growth when it comes to your heart right now, Libras? How can you have growth when it comes to your heart right now, and the people around you? How can you have this peace and happiness and expansion for Libras and happiness? How can you have that? By taking your power back and walking your spiritual path. So this is also the Leo energy always reminds me of the five, which is also very creative energy, but it's also very vibrant energy. Good business person, um, a sense of confidence and foresight. You have, you know, this is what you need. This is what you're gonna have growth in. You're gonna start seeing that you are more confident. You are more, like you are more. Mit- oh, there's a good business. You could, if you are okay. So if you're not a Libra, if you don't have, if you're, I mean, if you're not have Leo in your chart or dealing with a Leo, I feel like you're going to be meeting a business person, or you are someone that is very confident, spiritually very confident, and you have a sense of like knowing and seeing things that are going to happen. And this is going to elevate your confidence, and this is going to give you new ideas. You could be dealing, like you said, could give you new ideas of expansion, how you can expand with the Sagittarius. Could be a Sagittarius you're dealing with. And this can grow. Whatever this is, this can grow. Libras. All right. What is this insecurity about when it comes to grief? What is it that you need to know about your insecurity, or the people that the person you're dealing with about their insecurity and their grief, and how can you overcome that? Or how can they overcome that? How can they overcome that? You can overcome that by don't give them all your energy, you know what I mean? Put your guard up to this person. Don't open up. If someone's that mean to you because they're hurt, don't open up all the way to them, you know what I mean? Put your guard, protect yourself from them. That's what you need to do. Protect yourself from them, and know that you're secure, right? Know that you're secure, you're safe. You could also be dealing with someone, these are all the people that you could be dealing with. All right, Libras. I feel like I need to talk to you more. Uh, you could be dealing with a Taurus. You could be expanding with a Taurus. And if you're dealing with the Sagittarius that is being mean or defensive, or being like that. And I'm not talking about anybody in here. I'm not talking about you said. I'm not talking about Archie at all. I'm talking about a different Saggy here. There's a lot of Saggy energy here, but there is new ideas. This Saggy here has good ideas. Is very resilient. So if this, like, okay, so if Libra, if someone puts their guard up, then you focus on yourself. And if you're dealing with a Taurus, you focus on that, talk to that person. And also we have and use your intuition. Use your intuition and your loving comfort, kindness, your good ideas, your sense of thoughtfulness, introvert, quite cooperative. So you could be dealing with someone like that, Pisces. So judgment. So this is like divine judgment. What is it that? How can? Okay, why is the King of Pentacles here? Oh, all right. So if this is your boss that you're dealing with, or if this person is someone that is mature and grounded, like normally, like mature, grounded, successful, or wealthy, if this person has money, this person is a business sense or whatever, like you can give them some good ideas how they can overcome their like defensive energy. For some of you, you may have been feeling like restricted, okay? Or someone here has felt restricted, feeling trapped, restricted, or blocked, or backed into a corner. Hopefully you're not feeling backed into a corner. Like you can go do whatever you want. What is the Libra's advice here when it comes to this energy that they're dealing with? Don't give up on whatever you want, keep on going what you're passionate about, right? Even when things are not going right away, like even if things don't pick up right away, you will have victory and overcome these obstacles, okay? And then you have to have the willpower and self-confidence and discipline, and your focus will help you get there, okay? Your focus, your hard work, and your discipline, your self-discipline will help you to focus and get to your happiness. And I feel like if there's burdens, if you're worried about someone, drop those burdens. Those aren't yours to carry, right? And I feel like you're gonna realize that you need to stay focused on yourself, and you can't worry about someone that's gonna just keep on dragging you down. Okay, Libras, that's what I'm saying. Is go after your Jupiter energy. This is the time to get your happiness. This is the time to expand and go after your dreams. If someone wants to pout and be like that, you got to do what you got to do, right? So you could be dealing with going forward here with a Taurus as well, tradition, insight, somebody that values a conversation, valued conversation, comfort, marriage, commitment, belief, knowing, sharing your knowledge with someone. And you are manifesting your happiness. Here is what I see, Libras. Wow, we halfway through, guys. All right. Now we're going to move on to Sagittarius. No, Scorpios. Scorpios are first. I always say that. I always do Sagittarius first. Scorpios are first. We're doing Scorpios at 143.53. 143.53. Scorpio. All right, who's still with me? Who's still with me? Maybe I need to. You know what? I'm going to grab. Nah, I'm just gonna. I was gonna grab coffee, but maybe I'll just do this reading first. All right, let's do Scorpios. All right, let's see. What does Scorpios need to know? What do Scorpios need to know? Instinct. Instinct? Bittersweet. Oh, you may have, ooh, you could be of service to someone here as well. But bittersweet, and we have faith. You could be creating something with someone here. You know, the four elements are here: earth, water, air, and fire. They're all here. So if you go with your instinct, you listen to your instinct. You could be somebody could be wanting to bring you a birthday present, a birthday gift, you know, belated birthday, whatever. It's gonna be bittersweet, you know. You could be of service to someone here, or someone here could be a service to you if you are the older person here, or your children. If you have children, they could be of service to someone that's older. This could help you to heal the grief and the feeling like, you know, you could be an artist as well, or dealing with someone that's an artist, you know. And maybe you've been wanting to connect with this person spiritually, and maybe you will ask them to go to church, or maybe you've been asked to go to church but you don't fit in. However it works, this person could be dealing with grief, you know, a loss. So you could be of service to this person or work with this person. Oh, Scorpios, what I'm seeing is that if you have children, you know, your children may benefit from, you know, helping someone. Or if you're a child, you know, you shouldn't be watching this, but only if you're watching with your parents. But and they can explain things to you that you don't understand. All right. But you could be celebrating with someone here. I'm getting for someone here, go with your instincts. You may want to celebrate your birthday with someone here, and you may feel you may have children, and you know, go drop them off at your grandma's. Let them go see grandma, right? While you go hang out with someone that maybe, you know, maybe it's the sister you're dealing with. Maybe they're going through grief, and maybe you can go have a spiritual, you know, different. Maybe they're an artist, right? Like I said, maybe you're an artist and you do things differently. Artistic people do things differently, right? They may not fit into the church, right? So they may benefit from this, you know, doing something like that may help them, or help you get over grief, is what I'm seeing here. We're going to get into it. What is it? What is it? So mysticism, that's spirituality, okay? So some of you, there may be somebody you connecting with that could be very much into, you know, like energy, and energy as a spiritual energy as well. And this person may not be somebody that likes to go to church, but maybe that's what's keeping you guys apart. And it could be bittersweet hanging out with this person. It could be your birthday, right? All right, let's see. What is the instincts you need to go by with the bittersweet? What's instincts in bittersweet for Scorpios? So we have the conflict, the fighting, the fatigue, the arguments. You know, that's not going to get you nowhere, right? So going with your instincts, what is this instincts and conflicts? What is this conflict instincts? When you think it's going to be fights, it's actually going to be healing. It's going to be very healing. When you think it's going to be conflicting and fighting and argument, it's actually going to be very healing if you're going with your instincts and listening to your instincts. In the bottom of the deck, so go after what you're excited about, okay? This is going to help you. Tell me about bittersweet here for Scorpios. Wow, inspired. This is going to inspire you. Whatever you're being guided to do, like instantly. Like you feel like doing something, go do it. All right? Feel like going to visit your sister, go do it. You want to go take pictures, you know, like you used to, go do it with your sister. Just use that as an example, okay? So go do something. Whatever you're passionate about, right? I feel like for some of you, you don't have a lot of money, so do something that doesn't cost a lot of money, right? It's about positivity. It's about freedom, feeling free, feeling nurture, right? Trusting that. All right. So what is this talking about here? Faith and grief and service. Service will help you to overcome grief, and it also brings your faith, makes your faith stronger. Did you know that? I'm just looking at the chat, seeing who's still here. But did you know that that having faith and serving others, like being there for others, helps us heal our grief. Why do you think I'm here? And you're helping people that have felt rejected with your mysticism and spirituality. You could be helping someone, you know, you could be helping someone, and also, like, you may have been dealing with someone like this in the past, right? And I feel like you may be worried about that person, right? But they're okay in heaven, right? Whoever this is that you may be may have, whatever the grief is that you're dealing with, right? And for some of you kids may have felt ignored by you as well. Or you may have felt like ripping your hair out sometimes, right? But this is all part of the healing. And it says you always have a choice, right? You always have a choice, Scorpios. What is it that you're afraid of, Scorpios? What are you afraid of? We have Aquarius energy here, but rash. It says you're afraid of seizing the moment, opportunities. You're afraid of, like, seizing opportunities, like jumping for opportunities, going with your instincts. You're afraid of going with your instincts. Why are you afraid of going with your instincts? Because you need to balance yourself out with your, like, life and your creativity, right? Like, we all have a creative side. Even if you go to church, doesn't mean you don't have an artistic creative side that's going to help you to better balance yourself, so that you can trust your instincts, your own instincts. When it comes to your heart, could be dealing with an Aquarius, heart chakra there too. What is the final message for Scorpios? So, okay, for some of you, you may have been dealing with people, like somebody leaving your home, like moving out or leaving home, or you may have been dealing with some things that have caused some upheaval in your home. Could have been dealing with an Aries that wasn't really, being the right Aries. But I see in the bottom of the deck here that uh, the truth is here. The truth is here in balance. There's structure here, King of Swords, which is balance, which is a structured routine, intellectual, radiant, logical, powerful, authority, strict in manner, conversations, decisive, detached, head over heart, unemotional, analytical, man of authority, that makes balanced judgments and gives excellent advice. So you could be benefiting from someone like that, someone that maybe gives you advice about law or justice or whatever you're dealing with, or even your family. Like, if you're dealing with people leaving home or children leaving home or whatever you're dealing with, community even. And even if you've been not getting along with your community, or there's been a conflict in your community, or it hasn't been very peaceful, there is someone that could help you. That is someone that has all that, wisdom. Why is the King of Swords here for Scorpios? So this King of Swords is going to help you to to heal a situation that was toxic. And this could be like old traditions that were toxic. And this could bring peace in a situation and balance in your home and also help you to expand. And this could help you to better deal with your responsibilities too. Queen of Swords. And then we got the King and the Queen. See, the Queen is someone that is very thoughtful. She is tough with her feelings. Like she'll tell you how it is. Like I will tell you how it is. But then I'll up my emotions too after I tell you how it is. And we use our mind and our words because we're air. And sometimes it may seem a little bit rough, but it's not. It's tough love. You know what I mean? It's tough love. That's all it is. It's tough love. But anyways, that's what I see here. There's fair insight. This person, whoever you're dealing with, the Queen of Swords here, this person is someone that is tough and domestic feeling. They are very domestic, like you know what I mean. They could be good homemaker, keep their home good. Someone that is keen insight and fair. They when they judge a situation, they judge it fairly. Doesn't matter who you are, they judge it fairly. And someone who is suffered losses and hardship and is very intelligent and witty and analytical. That would be me. All right. I feel like someone here, whether it's you or someone else, they do regret not, opening up their emotions to you. All right. That's what I see for you, Scorpio. Now we're going to move on to Saggies. Are you still here, Arky? Where's my girl? Oh, she went back light on the blanket. I think today I'm going to stay up all day. And then I'll go to bed early tonight, and then I'll be able to have a day tomorrow. Let's plan that. Saggies. Saggies. All right, Saggies, we are at 157.17. 157.17. Then we got Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. We're almost there, and then I'm going to do a members reading at the end. Okay, I will do a members reading at the end, and if you want, I can tap into Dark's energy at the end. All right, for you, Arky. All right, let's move to Saggies. All right, what does Saggies need to know? And remember, guys, like the angel messages are always at the beginning of the reading. All right, let's see. Saggies, self-love, self-worth. Ooh, I didn't even see that. You need to heal from the tricks and shit that happened to you, okay? Whatever made you feel victimized and whoever tricked you, whatever tricked you in your life, you need to learn to love yourself. And I feel like for some of you, you've been tricked also when it comes to spirituality. You've been tricked by the bad spirits, okay? For some of you, there's been some, not so nice spiritual people around you, okay? That's what I'm seeing. All right, they've tricked you and you know what? Okay. Okay, just because someone says they're spiritual doesn't mean they're a good spirit, okay? You have to be discerning of who you trust when it comes to your spirit. Your, like helping you with your spiritual growth, helping you with your grief and healing, especially if you're grieving. Especially if you're grieving, you don't want to be going to these low vibrational tarot readers, for one, or, people that are working with the dark or working for the dark, I should say. So for some of you, you may have been tricked when it comes to love, and this could have been someone that was, mysticism, but this person here tricked you because they may have been trickery, and this is you going through grief, right? So you're learning to love yourself. You may have been dealing with some toxic spiritual people, right? They're not all They're not all good, okay? Um, there's something I heard today, and I do watch a lot of, they say conspiracy theories, but I know they're not conspiracy theories, they're truth theories, okay? They're truth theories. And I have now decided that there, for me, and I've decided this. I know I hear people say it all the time, there's no gender in tarot. But guess what? There is. There is gender in tarot. If it looks like a girl, it's a girl. If it looks like a guy, it's a guy. Okay? Just like in real life. So when they've been saying that, right, they've been programming us to say that. Oh, there's no gender in tarot. Yes, they've been programming us to say that. So you program yourself to know what you know is true. And that's what I'm doing. And what I know is true is what I see is what I see. You know, is what I see with my eyes is what I see when it comes to people. And the same with the cards. To me, that's a woman. That's a girl. Young woman, whatever. That's a girl, right? To me, the trickery, that is an energy. That could be the demon, right? Come as the dragon. That's symbolical. Symbolical, okay? You know, if you see a person, they're carrying the demonic energy, you know. Anyways. Um, but also it could also be someone with the dragon chart in their chart, right? And you were like that little chickmunk. That's subliminal, okay? But when you see a person, you see a person, all right? And when you see a doggy, somebody may have lost a doggy, right? And also, that can symbolize any grief. Could also symbolize the grief of a baby, right? Because the way she's holding the dog, right? Or that could have been her baby. So that's what I see here, okay? So there was something that was faded here, you know, and I always see that when it comes to the trickery, somebody may have felt tricked, but you will renew from this, okay? You will overcome the grief, Sagittarius, all right? You are, you know, sad. And that is because you lost someone, right? But you will learn to go with your instinct, and not everything is always perfect. Some things are bittersweet, right? And what you need to know is that people in heaven are being taken care of, okay? We need to worry about the people here. And for a lot of us, when we're grieving, all we do is think about the people in heaven. Well, they are already being taken care of by the other people in heaven, okay? So, and then the people on earth here suffer. The people that we love, that love us, they suffer because we're not giving our time to them, right? So that's why you got to know that whoever's in heaven is being taken care of in heaven. We need to renew ourselves for the people here on earth so that we can help the people here on earth, the ones we need to help, right? And really help them release that grief so that they can see, you know, the bittersweet. You know, there is, you know, some bitterness, some sweetness when it comes to, you know, not all bitter. Not everything is all bitter. All right. Saggies. How can you learn to love yourself? What is the self-love about? How can you trust your self-love that you're on the right path? If you are someone that is heartbroken, right? And and you're having, you know, hopefully not physical heart pain, but you know, heartbreak, betrayal, um, And there is a renewal. That's why. Because if you weren't heartbroken, how can there be renewal, right? How can you have a self-worth? How can you know your own worth if you've never been to the point where you're like, okay, I know I'm worth more than this. If you've never been to the point where someone has treated you so much like shit that you're like, why would they do that? I did this. I was doing these nice things. Why would someone that I treated so nice be so evil to me, right? Like that's how we know that because we allowed them to. We allowed them to. If we draw that line and we drew that line in the cement, that would have meant that they couldn't have crossed that line. And that's when we learn to love ourselves and we draw that line in cement instead of sand. Because sand can be washed away, right? And then they can cross that line, right? And that's when I say that that's emotional manipulation, right? That can hurt us too. And once we've learned when someone tries to emotionally manipulate us to hurt us by using their emotions towards us in a way that will get, will get our heart broken. Well, that's how we learn to love ourselves and not let them do that. If yes, it's we can love people, and we can have compassion for people, but if people are using their emotions to manipulate, then they're if this was a man and they're using their emotions to manipulate you and hurt you by getting you to love them or whatever, then then they are doing exactly what they've been accusing men of doing. I mean, women of doing, using our emotions, crying and to get things right. That is what we women have been accused of doing when men do the same thing. But anyways, just a little heads up there. I don't know. But you have to have your heart broken to be able to know what a heart broken is and to know to love yourself. Because the only time that we're learning to really love ourselves when nobody else does. Because we need it to live. We need to be loved or we need to love ourselves. We need love to live. It's like a fish out of water, you know? They need water to live. We need love. There's a scientific proven fact that people that are sad or angry live less time. Takes life off takes time off your life. Being sad, being heartbroken. That's why it's important to heal our heart and recover from it. Self-worth. All right. So what has tricked you? What has tricked you while you're going through grief? What is this that has tricked you? And it could have been mysticism or spirituality. What is it that tricked you? That broke your heart? Your mindset, has worrying has worrying created the trickery. And when you thought something was your okay, so if you thought this was your karma, like Wheel of Fortune, sometimes people think of as karma. If you thought that your grief and the trickery and the manipulation that you've gone through, the heartbreak that you've gone through, if you thought that was your karma, that wasn't. That was just grief that you were dealing with. The sleepless nights was not your karma. Those sleepless nights was not your karma. People tricking you was not your karma. It was grief. And I feel like realizing this, Sagittarius, It's going to make you take off and go after your dream. Okay? It's going to make you take action. Okay? What you went through, let me say this again. I feel like I need to say this for Saggies, okay? Let me say this again. The trickery, the sleepless nights, the worries that you went through, the heartbreak that you went through, that has led you to now loving yourself, was not, this was not, like, this heartbreak and this grief was not your destiny. It was not, I mean, it was not your, like, it was not your karma. It was not, okay? So now that you know that wasn't your karma, it happens, you know? It's not meant to happen to us. This is going to make you go after your dreams and not give up on your dreams, okay? And go after love. New beginnings. This is going to help you have a new beginning, a new relationship, even romantic love, happiness, joy, even even fertility, or if you can still have babies. Like, when we're happy, that's when, if you can still have babies, if you're in a very negative state, you're not going to be able to have a baby, or you're, something's going to go wrong, right? So that's why it's important to heal, right? If you, there's an outpouring of love, people love you, and you're realizing that what you were feeling was not your karma, it was grief, and it was heartbreak, and you are healing from it. It's not meant that and this is going to help you renew and release the grief. And it's not your fault. Whatever you thought was your fault is not your fault. And what is the final message for Saggies? Listen to your intuition. Hey, way up, dude. Listen to your intuition. Okay, so listen to your higher self. Listen to your intuition, Sagittarius. All right, so you have an inner knowing. You have a trusting spiritual insight. So emotional stability, devotion to exercising your wisdom and knowledge, and things yet to be revealed. And it says that even when you don't have a lot, you don't need a lot of money. You know what I mean? You don't need a lot of money to have people that love you, okay? Because money is going to come in. It's going to be unexpected money coming in. For some of you, you may even have inheritance or something that's coming in, or something that's been accumulating, something that you've been saving up. So you could also be, just for some of you, you're getting like a privileged inheritance. Inheritance? Inheritance. All right, Saggies, that's what I got for you. And you're going to be inspired again, okay? You're going to have inspiration again. You're going to be inspired to have new starts again, new beginnings. Goal-oriented, physical new starts. Yes, baby. All right, Saggies. Now we're going to move on to Capricorn. Man, I've been really listen, guys, I've not been rushing through this reading here. I've been really wanting to help everybody today. So I've been really tapping in. I've been tapping in, but I've also been keeping an eye on the chat and stuff. But, it takes time. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn's 11409. 11409. Took me a long time to be able to to do things a lot quicker now. But when I'm talking about having the timestamps up after I'm done reading, now it doesn't take me long to type them in, but before it did. I mean, I could still use my moderators to be able to do that if they could do that. But I don't know if people act like they don't know how to do anything. All right, Capricorns, what do you need to know? All right, Capricorn. It says immortality, okay? Immortality. What is this? You feel like you are immortal and you have to like carry you have to carry it all and you have to like protect yourself. No, I don't think so because there needs to be some forgiveness here. Could be with children or somebody younger, right? You could be like the big dinosaur there and there need to be some forgiveness with the little dinosaur. I don't know. Capricorns, what is this? um you're feeling kind of alone, feeling like you're carrying all the weight, or somebody here is like, if you're the masculine, I feel like there's a feminine here, feels like they've had to like protect their energy. See the bubble around them? They've had to put a bubble around them and had to carry all the buckets, you know what I mean? How to carry the both buckets. So I feel like there needs to be some forgiveness, right? When it comes to the little one. And creation, all right? So there's creation here going on. So energetical creation going on, balancing happening. Ooh. All right, balance is happening here, okay? So there's balance coming out of like somebody may be coming out of grief, coming out of grief, learning to love themselves, all right? So somebody could have been stuck in complicity and grief for a long time, right? Been stuck in grief for a long time, okay? Finally learning to release the grief and heal from it, find their balance, all right? So it could be dealing with some people, or this could be you, and some people are like, dealing with some grief, some sadness, but finally, becoming happy with each other here after like a long time. All right, what is this mortality? Immortality is what I said, is what is clarity about something. You're getting clarity, Capricorn, about something here. Could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or you don't have to be dealing with any of these people. You could just be uh, new, new ideas and new plans of intelligence, of ability, of having victory and success, mental clarity. So this is all coming to you because you're realizing, that somebody's been carrying all the weight. Like you may have been carrying all the weight, or just a Libra carrying all the weight, Gemini carrying all the weight, whatever it is. You've been learning how to have like new ideas, how to have mental clarity, and and thinking through a heartbreak and the ability to concentrate. So you've been having hard time with a heartbreak and concentration and communicating. So you are finally getting some clarity about some communication that you may have been having hard time dealing with, and or doing, doing. Okay. Leadership, taking leadership finally, because you have some clarity, Capricorn, and now you can take some leadership here. It says being in charge and independent, loyal, optimistic, impulsive, unexpected income coming in for you as well. So, what is forgiveness here? So you're creating unexpected. So some there's creation happening. Okay, so unexpected income coming in, which is going to balance things. So what is this forgiveness that is being asked to be had? What's this forgiveness talking about? Okay, so I see wish fulfillment here when it comes to Jupiter energy, something you wanted. And things are going to happen really quickly. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius, Pisces, or Gemini. But you, there could be someone that may be feeling restricted from this, like, expansion, may have been feeling restricted. But things are going to happen quickly. You may have been feeling like, or somebody you may have been dealing with, they may have been feeling like all their life they've been struggling to make things happen for them, like to expand, to create, you know what I mean? To be creative, um, creating their happiness and taking action and fulfillment. You now can take action because you know exactly what to do. And you may be making somebody an offer here that may have been carrying a burden here, Sagittarius energy of expansion here. Somebody here has been carrying a burden of responsibility. So you are getting some clarity about somebody here taking responsibility, and they may be taking on too much than they can handle. Could be a Sagittarius. You may be wanting to make your offer some help here. Could be dealing with Taurus. And here you are, Capricorn and Aquarius. There's a new, so this could be that new financial windfall comes in, inheritance. This is allowing you to make expansion, like expanding in your, this is like family expansion, okay? This is going to make you very independent or help somebody be independent here. Financial new beginning, new opportunities, new job, business, money, investment. So you may be making an investment in something here. This is going to bring a lot of like abundance and independence, okay? And I feel like this is going to heal a lot of the betrayal and the trickery and the conflict that happened in the past. That made everybody mad at each other. And and you were all dealing with it because of grief. So there's a renewal when it comes to grief. What is this? What is this balance that's happening here for Capricorns? That it's going to happen quick. What is this new offer? So you may be offering your emotional intelligence because you are tapping into your Pisces energy, Capricorn. And your Pisces energy is like your dreams, your spirituality, and all that good stuff. Their mysticism, right? So trust your wealth of knowledge and caring and healing and good advice. Someone who is understanding, unconscious motivation, a man who is, so somebody doesn't have like a conscious motivation to be nice. They're just being nice and open, being open with your heart, like being open and loving with your heart. See that? King of Cups. And then we have structure, Gemini energy. So if you are, a female Capricorn, you could be dealing with a intelligent Pisces energy. If you are a Capricorn masculine, you could be dealing with a Aquarius air sign, Libra as well, Sagittarius, Gemini. I feel like things are coming out better than you thought. So your investment where you thought you invested wrong or whatever, this is going to bring you happiness. You could be dealing with a Taurus as well, but this is your responsibility because look, there's responsibility sign right there. That sign there means responsibility for happiness. So Taurus energy here as well. Things are coming to fruition. Everything that all your hard work is paying off. So, and then it says that someone here could be dealing with someone that is very strong when it comes to their mind. Could be a air sign. Here it says yes, tough, domestic feeling, um, persevering, keen insight and judgment, right, makes the right decision. Now's the time to stand up for yourself and be clear about what you want. And someone who has suffered hardship and is very intelligent and witty. So this person here knows what shit's like, what bad shit's like, right? And I feel like you're going to be very successful, okay? So this is going to be a very successful situation. Success and victory, winning, having 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 to advance, having the advantage to triumph. So you're going to be getting this advantage to like take the lead in something. All right, that's what I got for you, Capricorn. All right, we're now on to our Aquarius. Oh, my eyes are like kind of like glossy feeling. I did my eyebrows today. I did. And also did my lip wax. I mean, I did it. I did all my work. I did my bath, I had my spiritual bath, everything. I got in touch with my emotions before I come on here today. All right, let's see. Aquarius. All right, Aquarius is at 2:26:30. 2:26:30. All right. I think I made some people fall asleep. Maybe Arky fell asleep. Maybe Dark fell asleep. I don't know. All right, let's see. Our Aquarius. All right, you beautiful Aquarius. What do you need to know, Aquarius? What do you need to know? What do you need to know? Well, somebody may not want you to know something. Ooh. Persevering. Okay, so what you need to know is don't give up on somebody, keep on doing what you're doing, persevering. Look at that. You have a friend, maybe saying persevering. Ooh, persevering to your joy, Aquarius. Yeah, trusting, trusting this. This is the sacral chakra, right? So trusting the sacred friend and also your joy. So this is what you need to know is that persevere with your joy and mysticism too. So for some of you, you may be wanting to get into some mysticism here that you've been praying for, something that you've been praying for here. Perception. Perception. Seeing things from a different perception. Perception. Okay, so for some of you, you've been seeing things from a different perception and you've been just putting yourself like, you've been isolating yourself away for a minute, okay, from people. And there may have been people that have been gossiping and talking about you, maybe, or, talking, you know. Oh, okay. What I'm seeing here, and this is very important. Uh, you may have two people. You may have one, okay, Aquarius, you may have one person, especially if you're feminine, you may have one person that really gets you, right? You can trust this person, okay? This person you can trust that will bring you joy and this will make you happy. And mysticism and what you've been praying for, right? Learning about your spirituality and having your prayers answered, right? Aquarius, right? What I'm seeing here is that you could be sitting there telling your friends, right? This is you in the middle here. And you're wearing your heart outside of your chest here, Aquarius. You could be telling these two friends, right, about what you're doing with someone, right? And these friends are sitting there doing this to you, right? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. They're all closed off to it, okay? And they may just think it's gossip or just blah, 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 right? Well, like I talked about earlier, the low vibrational tarot readers are gossip, but that's not what we do here. But maybe you have friends, Aquarius, that say, oh, it's all gossip, blah, 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 blah. And you're trying to tell them, no, it's not. It's not. You know, this is authentic because she's wearing green, she's telling her truth. The green, she's wearing green. She's got the heart. She's got the heart and she's wearing the heart, right? They still don't believe her, right? And for some of you, you've been isolating yourself for a while to really see what you see, right? Because they may have doubted you. They may have made you doubt yourself. And so now you listen to your own self by doing that. And you are realizing that your prayers are being answered. So you ain't gonna listen to these people that are gonna talk shit, okay? That are not gonna believe what you believe. All right? You believe what you believe. Don't listen to nobody else prayers. All right? All right, let's see. What is it that you are persevering in here, Aquarius, that is good for you? Divine judgment. Only God can judge you, right? That's what you're telling these people. That's what you're telling them. Only God can judge you. All right? And so you are self-elevating, you are awakening, you are renewing, and you are having compassion, you are being discernative, and you are, for some of you may be homesick too, you may be, but there is an opportunity for balance and forgiveness. Okay, so for some of you, you miss these friends too, you miss these friends, but and that's what I see here is that for some of you, you miss these other friends, right? But you have this one friend here, right? That gets you. It says that persevere. What is this persevering here with judgment? Persevering with judgment and find your peace, find your balance, find your happy medium. All right? Find your Jupiter energy. What makes you happy? Right? You have to focus on what makes you happy. All right. What is joy here for Aquarius? What is joy for Aquarius? Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Yeah, you are. Okay. You. Well, I just laugh. And the reason I'm laughing, not laughing at you, I'm laughing with you right now because this is what you're gonna laugh when you hear what I'm about to say. So those two people that said that you're talking that whatever you're saying they don't believe it and blah 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 and they're closed off through that and this came in reverse, right? And this came right here. And the way I see this is that you're okay. So if someone tells you no, 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 you're like, okay, no, you're right. You're right. And you keep on being happy and you're like, okay, well, I'm happy where I'm okay. I'm gonna do what makes me happy, right? And it says because the reason I said that is because before you were like this, you weren't giving up on somebody, right? But it came out like this, right? So you're dropping, that, right? So it says folding on your beliefs, giving in, giving up, admitting defeat, right? This is what I'm seeing. And the reason I say if you have these people that you can't, it's not up to us to convince someone. to be kind to themselves, love themselves, and heal from shit so they can be a nicer human being, right? It's not our fault that they don't want to, right? So you're gonna be like, okay, you're right. You're right. And I feel like that's gonna make someone realize that they're leaving themselves out, right? Of their Jupiter energy. Because if you don't believe it, well then no, you can't have it. It's like that movie, right? I don't know if you remember this movie, but it's Grandma's Boy, the movie Grandma's Boy. If you haven't seen that movie yet, you have to go see it. It's hilarious. And the part where the grandma is like, she smokes. She didn't smoke some, but she had some tea, right? And she thought it was real tea. You know what I mean? She thought it was from her passed on loved one. The tea, right? And it was actually someone's weed that they hid, from their grandma, right? And so they had tea, right? So they got high and they got the munchies. So um, they had one of the cereals, right? And this one dude, they had a party, and this one dude, he was like not somebody that smoked or whatever, right? And he was a very weird guy, whatever, right? Stuck up the ass, whatever, stuck up his ass, whatever. And he said something about them eating the cereal, whatever, and so she goes, "Okay, well, you can't have any, right?" And then she enjoyed herself. But that's I feel like what you're doing here is like, um, if someone's been like, no, 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 and you're like, okay, fine, you know what, you're right, all right, no, right, but you know your truth, right? It's Aquarius energy here. So if someone, you know, is if someone is making you try to make you feel trapped and you can't have happiness, well, you already know that you can. If they think that you can't, that means they can't. You can though. Okay, Aquarius. All right. So, what is joy here for you? What is joy and mysticism? What is joy and mysticism? You find joy in mysticism. You find joy in spirituality. Yes. So you are starting something here. You're seizing the moment. This is your energy here, Aquarius. You're seizing the moments with something here. You feel a responsibility to start this here for yourself, for your own well being and your own groundingness and your own success and achievements. So it says you are a bit, it says big chances of opportunities and seizing the moment, jumping into arrival, a departure of assertive direction. You are making your plans and then you're pointing your compass and you're going. Is what it's showing me. And it said this is going to lead you to success and achievements, accomplishments, and for some of you, you could be traveling, fulfilling a sense of belonging. So you are traveling, and this is helping you make you feel like a sense of belonging, wherever you're traveling to. And for some of you, you're traveling towards someone that you love, even if, you know, and for some of you, there's someone coming towards you. If you're the female, if you're the feminine, female, there is someone that's heading towards you. Could be a Scorpio as well, but this person is got their heart open. All right, this is the Knight of Cups. This is someone that knows how to express themselves creatively with their heart, and this is someone that's romantic. This could be in a proposal for you as well. Some of you could be getting in a proposal, and this is very inspiring. This is a brand new start. Here's your energy again, Aquarius. This is very, very, very beautiful. Wow. And this is a mature, grounded, stable. This is the King of Pentacles. This is someone that's grounded, stable, mature. This is someone that's healed. They have new ideas and they're healed as well. It could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be. But this is the energy they're carrying. They're carrying someone that's gonna, they have the ideas, they have they have the willpower, they have the creativity, and this is your hope of recognition as well. For some of you, you're going to be recognized. And there's going to be people that are going to regret not seeing who you were, how valuable you were, how independent you were. Wow. Hey, Tracy. Oh my gosh. I just woke up. Grandma's boy was hilarious. I know, right? I am telling stories today in my readings. I'm telling you, everybody got a little bit of a story or something. I don't know. And I just, they just pop in. These thoughts pop in my head, and I have, and it could be something that how you're feeling, right? Whoever I'm reading for, right? So this person coming in, the Knight of Cups, is your prayers being heard and answered? Is this your prayers being heard and answered, Aquarius? Okay. So there's going to be a pause in the moment. It's not going to happen that quick, okay? So you could also be dealing, I'm going to tell you who you could be dealing with, okay? So you could be dealing with a water sign, you could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, or you could be dealing with a Sagittarius, another Aquarius, or one of the fixed signs, or also Scorpio. Also Scorpio. Um, but there's going to be like a pause here, but don't give up just because it's coming slow. Because this is going to inspire you. Something is going to inspire you to not give up. And there's your card again. So there is someone here, King of Pentacles. Could be an earth sign. Whatever the setback was, it was temporary. Final message for Aquarius here. Empathy. Okay, so somebody may have been lacking empathy at the time. At the time, somebody may have been lacking empathy, I said. And they may have been keeping all their emotions to themselves when it came to you. Could also be dealing with the Pisces, but this is someone you wished for and prayed for. So, could also be a Cancer, some of you. This person has regrets of refusing your offer, your love offer. So, if you've offered your love to someone and they've refused your love offer, that was only temporary. They have realized that you were their expansion, their Jupiter, their wish come true. King of Cups. So you could be dealing with a Pisces or a water sign as well. Somebody that's very intelligent when it comes to their emotions. Very smart with their emotions. Someone that has a lot of, they're very wealthy when it comes to their emotional intelligence. That is good to have. And a man that has has their emotions under control. That is very sexy. All right. Extra message for our member that is a Aquarius. Extra message for Aquarius, the member. So we got the Hangman, which is so that is that is feeling that when you realizing when you're feeling trapped or feeling that, so that is all some self-limiting beliefs, and that will create, and that when you put yourself in that energy, that will create a stalemate, and you're realizing that sudden realization, aha moments, right? Seeing things from a different perspective is always, see, that's what is here, right? So you're seeing things from a different perspective, so that has what made you isolate yourself in the past, and this gossip and listening to other people, worrying about what other people think, right? And now you're not going to be doing that no more. Okay? You're not going to be doing that anymore, because that's what happens every time you do that. You're not going to not see things from a different perspective. You're going to put yourself, your empathy, you're going to be empathetic and put yourself in a different perception. And then this is going to happen. When there is like, when you're feeling like you're trapped and it might be just a stalemate, you're not going to put yourself in isolation anymore. You're just going to put your, if someone's making you a choice, you're going to make them an option. Okay. So you have choices. All right. So that's how you're going to change your mindset. You always have a choice to start something, to talk to someone new, to have your dreams fulfilled. Dreams right here. You have a choice in your dreams. What brings your security, your happiness, and there's always the second choice, right? Or third or fourth, right? You have options. There's Aries as well. And there's the leap of faith. So you know what? You don't have to wait for someone. If someone makes you feel like that you're trapped and you're stuck with them, but you can't make, and they're not making a decision. I'm not doing it anymore, and I'm changing my mindset about that too. So yes, that is like, you want to be, if we want to be alone for the rest of our life, we'll tell ourselves, oh well, no, I can't. I got to put myself back in isolation now because that person isn't ready now. That person isn't ready. Okay, now I got to put myself in isolation again. No, it's a stalemate. It is what it is. And now we know that we have an option to go after our dreams. Now at least we know, right? That's what we got to say. Not put ourselves back. Okay, well, we'll wait for you. We'll wait for you for a couple more years. If we do that, they're going to keep thinking they have more time and more time and more time. If that person is really meant to be with you, when you stop putting yourself in isolation for them, there's going to be a fire lit in their ass. Okay. They're going to take that leap of faith. Right. So yeah, they know that if they don't take that leap of faith, that's going to be self-limiting, and you're going to walk away from it. They know that now, that their defensive energy is going to make you walk away. And, if they want to keep their emotions to themselves, then it's not going to go anywhere. That's what I see here. And they have ideas. So they have ideas. All right. That's what I see. For Aquarius, oh my goodness. Now we're going to do, it makes sense. Oh. One more time, last but not least. And I don't know who's still here. I was going to maybe do a Sagittarius membership reading at the end. But I don't know if she's still here, so I need to get new coffee. All right, let's do Pisces. I've been here, but busy working. All right, Truth Warrior, thank you for being here. All right, let's see for the Pisces. All right, what do Pisces need to know? What do Pisces need to know? Impasse. Okay, so you could be someone that may feel stuck, may feel ignored, or you may feel like you're ignoring your children, like your child. You may feel like your child is ignored, feels ignored by you, but you are stressed. Maybe you're feeling stressed. You're feeling, like you're feeling like, you're stuck. Like, what's up? Like, you're feeling very stressed, I see. And this could be just at a full moon where you feel like that, Pisces, as well. But you could also, like, if you're a masculine Pisces, you may feel like what's up on full moon. You may feel a moon energy very strongly because you're water, right? And if you're feminine here, I feel like you may also feel uh, energy a lot. You may be complacency. You may be, ignoring your child because you're stressed out and insecure when it comes to your heart, when it comes to your feelings. But I feel like you're going to be learning some things. You're teaching them some things, and I feel like they will. I feel like they will feel sad that they didn't help you more if you have children, or if you are dealing with someone here that has been closing their heart off like that. I feel like, and if you are like a parent or whatever, and your child still thinks the world of you, and I feel like that your child can learn a lot from this, and maybe your child feel like that they could have helped you more. And for some of you, you may feel like you don't fit in. Hey, Lily 97, pull up sleeves, upper arms, because I like the arms, upper covered muscles. Oh yeah, you like those, huh? You like my pipes. All right, we're doing reading here. We're not doing like like shows. Oh, I can't even do this right now. All right, there we go. I kissed my muscle for you. Okay, there we go. Are you happy? Taurus, full moon tomorrow, eh? Mhm. All right, what is this impasse here? What is the impasse doing here? That energy is just, making you feel like, you're gonna have to fight, or somebody always wants to fight. All right, what is this? Could be dealing some of you. You may feel like you may feel defeated, or you may feel like surrendering to defeat. Let go and let God. Right? Do your best. Let go. Let God do the rest. That's what I always said to my kids. I always said that to my kids. I said, do your best and let God do the rest. All right, respond. Despondent. What's this talking about for Pisces? What is despondent talking about for Pisces? I need to make some oatmeal, Billy. So Pisces, you maybe feeling like ignored by someone here. Um, could be a Gemini. Um, but there's a delay here, okay? There may be a delay here. It says trust. So you could be dealing with someone. Oh, this is you, right? Okay, there you are, Pisces. You are very intelligent. You could be dealing with a Gemini that may like to learn a lot about, they may learn a lot of emotional intelligence from you, and they could be very curious about you, what you see, like what your insight is, right? You could be dealing with an Aries too. Um, but there's a delay in something here. Okay, so Pisces, if you are a masculine, if you're a male, I feel like you are very wise. You have the true wealth and knowledge. Okay, so you're wealthy when it comes to your knowledge, your emotions, your caring, your healing, your good advice. You are someone who is understanding, someone who is motivated, a man who is in touch with their emotions, someone who is a good friend, a mature, emotional, stable person. That's a good friend. And I feel like you may be that person for someone, and you could be dealing with a Gemini as well. Um, but maybe you're waiting for some money. Like I see the root chakra here. Also, so there's a delay in something, but it says that there is need for patience. So, delay of news. You may have not heard about something here, and it says the need for patience. New ideas are planning and visualizing, practicing gratitude. Even when things are hard, practice gratitude because you will overcome it, right? Even the chariot needs a break, right? These horses need a break. When they've been working really hard, they need a break, right? They need to have like their little break so they can keep going. So that's the pause and the cause, pause for the cause. So some of you, I feel like you have a lot of wisdom, and I feel like you need to not be so insecure about your heart. You need to really own yourself, own your energy, Pisces, right? Don't let insecurities creep into your heart, Pisces. All right. You have a wealth of knowledge, right? So whether you're masculine or feminine here, you have a lot of knowledge when it comes to your emotions because you are water. What is the insecurity here? You could be dealing with the Taurus, or someone here is dealing with the Taurus that has a lot of responsibilities when it comes to happiness and making investments here. Trust in that everything is coming to fruition. Everything will balance out. Jupiter energy, you could be dealing with a Capricorn as well, but balance will happen. And I feel like somebody regrets refusing an offer, an opportunity to strengthen this their disillusions and to strengthen their disillusions. So somebody is regrets not healing. This was an illusion, so like not healing it and not um and not focusing on so somebody regrets focusing on the negative. All right, they regret it. Okay, they regret not seeing your love. I just heard all of your love. I'm so lost without you. Something I don't know the rest of the lyrics of that song, so you may want to go listen to that song. Somebody's lost without you, okay? So somebody's lost without you. That's what I'm seeing now. Okay, that's what made them insecure. Made them feel insecure about their heart, and they feel bad for that. All right. Mhm. All right, here. One. Okay, you get one. You get one muscle flex. Okay, buddy. I don't even know who you are, but all right. All right. There we go. Eee. And there's the wings too. Good. Here you go. Wait. Look at those white muscles. I need some sunshine. My sister told me that I'm pale. I need some sun. I need that good sun. Can you do that? I'm not even making a fist. Look at that. I know how to flex. Don't you tell me I don't know how to flex. Don't you oh. Oh, did you hear the crack? Did you hear that crack in my back? I'm cracking my back. Crack. It's your sexy favorite. All right. Well, you guys, I am gonna get out of here. I think everybody heard what they needed to hear. And you, did you hear what you needed to hear? Did you hear what you needed to hear too? I don't know if I want you to. I don't want you licking me because you were eating. You were. I saw you earlier, like sneaking into the bathroom. Remember? Look at this girl over here. Hopefully the camera stays on. If it goes off, I guess we're done. But there she is. You guys get to see. There she is. What are you doing? Go say hi to people. Say hi to the people. Say hi to the people. She can almost run now. She's doing really well. She's a big suck ass. Suck ass. She is. Suck ass. Stop licking me. Sticky breath. All right, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. You better be here. All of you. All y'all. Okay. All right. Let me do this. Oh, this is so uncomfortable. Hey, whoever number 9 is here, hit that like button. 9 people, hit that like button. Everybody, before you leave, hit that like button and then rewind and watch everything again. All right. God bless you all. See you later. Bye. See you tomorrow. See you later. I don't think I think I'm probably going to go to bed really super early today. And then I'll be here early tomorrow. Okay. All right. God bless. Thank you. Thank you for being friend.